Hello, I'm John Burns. I am a sales engineer with AudienceView, and today I'd like to take a little time and talk to you about our AudienceView Professional ticketing platform, and I want to discuss the basic ticketing functionality that we provide. We are an out-of-the-box white label solution. We're entirely cloud-based, and so we allow you to design your pages to maintain branding and colors throughout the purchase process for your customers. We're looking at an event page here. I've got an image, I've got a description, and I have a couple of days that have performances. When I've picked a day, I can choose my seats from a chart. Oh, I want to point out, we also have the ability, if there were any discount codes available, a link would appear here, as well as if there were any kind of member benefits. That link would appear here so your customers would know to log in and redeem against their membership. When I pick out seats, I want to point out that we can make our chart look like your venue. I've added a curve here, but we've built charts that are in the round, and so to create that ease so that the customer really understands where their seat is in the venue. I've got tiered pricing. I've got some premium seats in red, and I've got some regular reserve seats in purple, and I'm showing my accessible and companion seats there in blue. I have the ability to filter by price point or by accessible seating, and when I do that for the accessible seating, I can display a message describing who should be buying those accessible seats. All of our pages are responsive, so regardless of what kind of a device your customers are browsing on, whether it's a smartphone, a tablet, or a desktop, we're going to provide the same beautiful branded content and ease of use, including the ability to pick out seats from a seating chart. We try to make our purchase flow very linear and easy to follow, and it includes the ability to add on a donation or a product. And when that purchase is completed, we send a branded email confirmation. And this can include additional information to what they've purchased. You might want to include sponsor information or a logo or a map to your venue. There are two other emails that are linked to a ticket purchase. One is a pre-event email, which can go out a certain number of hours or days before the performance, and of course a post-event email. And they likewise can be branded with that content very customizable. We have clients who actually include ads to restaurants in their neighborhood to cross-promote or maybe even sell advertising. From here, I'd like to take you into the admin side and take a look at some box office functionality. I'm going to go into my sell module. And so it always defaults to the next event available, but I can pick another event from the pull-down menu. I'm going to choose La Boheme because that's what we were looking at online. And when I choose La Boheme, I can either do it from the pull-down menu or I have a calendar to choose from. And so here is my chart with my color-coded price tiers like we saw online. I want to point out I can actually see seats that are in other people's carts. And so if someone calls and they're having trouble complete their purchase, I can just go and take over their cart and complete their order for them. We make it very easy for you to load a patron information. So notice I can just, as I type, it's going to search my database for a match. And if I determine that I've got a match, I can easily load that patron. If I don't find a match, I can just fill out this form to create a new patron record. So I'm going to load this patron record. And when I do, I'm going to get some patron tags that are associated with her, as well as it's going to adjust my pricing in recognition of her membership. So she's got a membership that gives her a discount with my regular reserve seats. It does not her membership does not get her any benefit in the premium, so those have been kind of dashed out. So I'm going to grab a couple of seats for her and add them to my cart. I want to point out, just like online, I can add additional things, merchandise, I could add on a donation. I can even add additional tickets to other events if I would like. And of course, we have a full subscription module as well. So I've got these seats in my cart and I'm going to pay for them. We have various payment methods, cash, credit card, of course, custom payment methods. We can do split tender if she wants to give me two different credit cards. We can deal with that. Also, I can take down payments and have an outstanding balance. But but today she's just going to pay cash, and I can enter the amount tendered. In this case, we're going to say she gave me a $100 bill, and when I submit this order, it's going to calculate the change I owe her, and here are my tickets ready to be printed. Um, if I print them, I would just mark them printed, or let's say I did not want to print them right now. I could just choose print later and it would move them into a print queue to be printed with the rest of my will call. I have a link to my last order and my last patron here. Once you've sold all your tickets for your event, I want to show you an attendance report and some other things about managing events. So this is an attendance report, and so it's an alphabetical list of everyone who's purchased tickets and their seat locations. And we've added some tags here. So I've got some donation tags and some patron tags that I've chosen to include on this list for my house manager. I can also add a note here. I can link to any of these orders. I can go in and review any of these orders from here. Also, I can change my prices at any point. Remember we had those price tiers. If I needed to change those, it doesn't matter that I've been on sale for a while. I can go ahead and increase the number of, for instance, premium seats that I've got, and I can do that by easily just clicking and dragging. And I also want to point out I've got some held seats here, and we have the ability to put seats on hold for an individual patron. This is a great tool for working with groups, so I can put those seats on hold, and then those seats also report on that patron's record and on my attendance list, so everyone in my organization knows why I'm holding those seats. In addition, we have all the standard functionality of promo codes and snapshot to show me availability of all the performances coming up. But that's the basic ticketing functionality with AudienceView Professional. Thank you for taking this time to spend with me. Have a great day.